Well, Alicia, a lot of those topics that you just listed came up when we were speaking with people who tell us they are also concerned about the spike in violent crime in the city of Detroit during the pandemic. And they also want to know when they can get a Johnson & Johnson vaccine here. I heard Darren at the top of the broadcast talk about that new vaccination site, which will be unveiled tonight. I know that posed a lot of questions last week, the topic of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Now, on top of that, people want to know the city's financial plan to bounce back from the past 12 months.
We need our job back.
The pandemic not only led to closed businesses in Detroit, it also led to the temporary closure of Detroit's 3 casinos, which bring in millions in taxes for the city each year. Prior to the pandemic, the city's jobless rate was below 10%, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Once COVID hit, at one point last spring, it neared 40%. By December of 2020, it was a little above 20%, still more than double the state's jobless rate for that same time. Deputy Mayor CONRAD MALLET says tonight Detroiters will hear about the People Plan, Mayor Duggan's vision to further improve the city's poverty rate.
We believe that the People Plan, which is an investment of $50 million over the course of 5 years, is going to help us achieve that goal.
I want to know how we're going to continue to handle the pandemic.
In the onset of the pandemic, Detroit rolled out a citywide testing site at the Old State Fairgrounds and now has a mass vaccination site at TCF Center. It's where Detroiter Vigo Wimmer just received her second shot. So far, more than 110,000 doses have been administered there, with more on the way.
It was absolutely flawless. It was just like, wow, Detroit is doing this.
During the mayor's State of the City address, she wants to hear about
the continued development of the neighborhoods.
Proposal N, the city's $250 million bond proposal to eliminate blight and promote neighborhood growth, passed in November handedly. The city council just approved the first round of contracts. Carla Jefferson also wants a status update on neighborhoods.
What is going on with these houses being torn down? And all this crime that's going on in this city, especially the shooting on the freeways.
A lot of important topics Detroiters are hoping to have covered tonight. Still ahead at 6:30. Hear from 2 Detroit City Council members about what they are hoping to hear tonight. Mayor Duggan unveiled his 2021-2022 budget to them just last week. You'll hear their insight coming up in the next hour. Mayor Duggan will begin speaking tonight virtually at 7 o'clock. Reporting live this morning in downtown Detroit, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.
A lot of issues to cover indeed. Thank you for that live update, Jen. Of course, remember, you at home, you can watch Mayor Duggan's State of the City address live right here on Channel 7. As Jen mentioned, it gets underway at 7 o'clock. We'll also be streaming it for you on WXYZ.com and on our Channel 7 Facebook page, as well as your favorite streaming device.